Let's check out the new features on the Daybook. The KPIs are at the bottom of the screen now, and they're all in real time. So not just sales, but I can see our average transaction and our trade percentage in real time throughout the day as well. We still have the progress indicator here, and I can click to see the goals if I need to reference them. The schedule is moved up to the top in a tab, and if you're using When I Work, you'll see a blue indicator if that person is currently clocked in. So I can review everyone that works that day and also know who's there right now. If I collapse the task list, I'll see a count of how many have been completed out of the total. That way I have a quick glance and know how many tasks have been done already and how many are left to get done today. Now I'm going to go to our test store and add some notes and tasks. I'm going to click the plus button here to add a new note. And you'll see that you can adjust the start and end dates. So let's say that I have a promotion going on in store right now, but it's only for today. By default, this note would show up for a few days, which might confuse the team tomorrow. So I'm going to adjust it and put the end date of today, and then it won't show up tomorrow. Or if this promotion was going on for a while, I can adjust the end date through the end of the month or however long we need, and it'll keep staying on the screen so that the employees don't forget. This can also be nice if you're planning in advance. I could change the start date to maybe next weekend if we have the event next week, and I just want to plan in advance so that they don't forget about it. If I added that note right now, I wouldn't see it today, but I could go to next week and see it then. So it's faster to add stuff for a future day. I don't have to go to that day and back. I can do it all from the main page. Now let's add a few tasks. I could add a task quickly on the list like you would before, or I can use the plus button to add a task and have a few more options available. I could assign a particular employee in advance if I know one person needs to get this done specifically, and I can add a due date and due time if I need to. So maybe this just needs to get done at some point before the end of the weekend, or maybe it needs to get done today by 6 o'clock. I can set it up however I need. I can also plan in advance by saying that this task is for another day. So if I'm prepping for that event next weekend, I can quickly add notes and tasks for then, and then the team will know what they need to do when they arrive that morning. I'll add this task with an assigned person so you can see what that looks like. I'll see that it's incomplete, but Madeline's icon is here, so when she gets there, she'll see and know that she needs to start working on this. You can also assign someone by clicking this drop-down and adding an employee to assign somebody, or mark that they're already working on it without completing the task. If I check off this task now, it'll assume BJ was the one who did that since he was assigned, but I'd have a few seconds where I could change it if someone else ended up completing it. I've also added some tasks in here that have due times so you can see what that looks like. If a task has a due time, you'll see a clock over there and you can hover to see when it's due. If it's due within an hour, it'll actually show a countdown timer so I can see that this task is due in 16 minutes. If I didn't get it done in time and in 30 minutes from now I look again, I would see a red clock instead to let me know that this task was overdue. And even if I were to complete it then, it would keep that red clock so I know that that task actually got done late. So hopefully this is going to give you a lot more flexibility and help you manage your team more effectively.